Welcome, everybody. The Game Tavern is open for business. Find a spot at the bar, order yourself a drink, and enjoy tonight's entertainment of Genshin Impact. I'm here, as always, joined by Red and Martin.
What's up?
What's up?
I await your instruction.
I forget if I have any good relics for Ayaka.
Blizzard Strayers are best said. That's the one up in Dragon Spine.
Ah. Maybe I do. Sorry, I'm just trying to... My last one, let's just say I got more than I bargained for in terms of wanting to get into a fight in this game.
Yeah! It's the blood for the blood god realize real quick what that entails.
Yeah, shut up. So now we're going to be seeing the interlude of It was Act 4, correct?
Yeah, it was in between Act 4 and Act 5, and then, hopefully, finishing up the last two tribal quests before we go in.
Yeah, that's the plan. Also,
and I know, yes, there's still a collective of plenty, but that's post Nat Lamp.
Wait, isn't that Yansa? Wonder what she's doing here.
Oh yeah, I do have Yansun. I should build her.
I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
Just take it easy before the real work begins. You two are in charge of repairing the houses to the north. The rest of you should go west. The road practically crumbled beneath my feet on my way here. The whole thing will need to be reinforced.
All right, I'll start by moving the boxes over.
I'll help
It
you.
feels good to
These
actually
things can
hear her
get pretty
now.
heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know. You see that? Perfectly defined. I can lift this stuff up with one hand.
Fine. As long as
Why
you don't
does
wind
it-
up too sore to
Why
move
do I feel
tomorrow.
like that's
I don't
what
want to
you
hear any
sound
complaints from you.
after the gym?
Okay, I do admit I do show off a little bit by putting away the barbells we use with one arm.
And you will love the collective of plenty when we get to them. A whole
Call me
tribe.
Hey,
of
call me a
gym
braggart, but hey, those things are 45 pounds.
Oh, you'll definitely fit in with collective of plenty.
Just prepare to be amazed.
Yeah, I occasionally have to lift 40 to 50 pound objects, but it's not that frequent. It's most of the time the heavy items I pick up for my job are like in the mid 30s. Because people love ordering water. Oh. Oh no.
We got the fucking impact frame and everything. I forgot about that.
That is why you lift with your legs.
That's
Yep.
what I'm trying to do.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Take him to get some rest and apply some meds.
His back must be fine. He was able to get up.
Bro, drink water. Oh my god. Actually, I felt that in my back. I fucking felt that in my back. Okay, actually, funny story. When I first started going to the gym and we were doing deadlifts, I was lifting all sorts of wrong and I hurt every muscle in my back. Like, to the point where I tried to get up to, like, get a drink of water or something, and it was just excruciating pain to get out of bed.
Did it? Yeah, that must not have been fun.
I genuinely thought I had to go to the hospital.
Did you hear your spine sounding like bubble wrap?
No, my spine didn't sound like bubble wrap, but every back muscle felt like it was frozen solid.
Ooh. Ow.
You know that point of pain where you just go completely numb and you can't feel anything else?
Where it hurts so bad that it loops all the way around to not hurting, but you know it does?
It was like that. Only my entire lower back.
Ow, dude! Ooh. I've had that happen
Seriously,
I've had that happen exactly once, and the second the actual total pain went down, I felt it all, and it was the least pleasant thing I think I've ever experienced in my life.
I
remember. I lost. The pain went down just enough to put it back in the threshold where you actually feel it.
Yeah, when I told some of the guys about it, I think it was Nick that said, like, dude, I think you need to go to a doctor.
Yeah.
So that was a very, very solid reminder to always have proper form when you're deadlifting.
Oh yeah. Just lifting in general, because
yeah, and
you never know.
Yeah, it's been a reminder for me to always have good lifting form, and luckily that's paid off because yeah, I have pretty darn good lifting form now.
Yeah.
You good, Martin? You're atypically quiet.
Oh no, I was letting you talk your story. I think I'm going to interrupt.
Fair enough. But yeah, Martin, if you ever take up lifting at a gym form, always practice your form.
I think my legs are too shot after that car wreck to fucking do that. They still hurt.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
How's your body doing outside of that specifically?
Oh, perfectly fine.
It's just the legs are.
For the next few days, I don't want this getting worse. You can help out.
Oh shit! Brutal echo from you.
Okay, that's it. I've bit my tongue on this for so long. Red, get a headset.
If I wanted to watch the stream on my headset, then I can't. Then I gotta stop playing Pokemon Uranium.
I mean, get like a Bluetooth headset for your tablet, dude.
I don't like using these things for my freaking iPad. But whatever. If it'll shut you guys up.
What the?
Yeah, because I even at max volume, it's hard to hear sometimes with these things on the iPad.
That's unusual.
I need a
voice I can hear just fine, but even maxed out, I can hear voice just fine. You guys are coming in fine. It's the gameplay that's quiet as shit.
Hang on. Let me try something there. I usually.
And the reason why I don't like it is because the audio comes in fine when I'm not using Bluetooth. Like, the audio mixing is perfectly fine if I'm not using Bluetooth. But when it's Bluetooth...
Alright, hang on. Let me try increasing. Can you hear it now? I just increased the volume a little bit. How is it now?
I think it's just a problem with my Bluetooth for whatever reason, because there's no difference.
All right, so if they're that much of a problem, take them off. I will genuinely PayPal you the money for new headphones.
It seems to work. If I have the iPad at half volume, it seems to fix the issue of the.
All right. Well, let's try that then.
All right, roughly at half volume. Am I
should
actually
have trained harder?
Nope.
Bro, saying you should have. Bro, you should have taken the day off. You need at least 1 day of rest for your body.
Working out is different from real work. You gotta ease into it. Anyone not have an assignment? Chief Mutoda needs our help. fun! Traveler, Paimon, what are you doing here? We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to run into you in these parts. Well, my tribe's in pretty good shape, all things considered. We're already done with all the repairs. I heard the Flower Feather clan was hit a lot worse, though, so I decided to come help. On the way, I ran into a caravan of merchants from my tribe and brought them along. These are my students. Oh, I didn't tell you before? I'm a professional trainer. I design workout plans, meal plans, all that good stuff. If you're interested in a particular sport, I'm happy to whip you into shape. Anyway, that's enough idle talk for now. A little while earlier, the chief asked me to bring a few people to help with something. Are you two free? As you can see, due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm short a few people. Of course!
We're also just short.
Let's go see the chief! Perfect. Then follow me.
The funny is, she's the shortest in her tribe, but she also lifts the most in her tribe.
Did I miss Chaska? Finjay, welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome.
We haven't gotten to Chaska Part 3 yet. We're just doing this interlude first, then we're finishing up Chaska's.
Yeah, we're trying to finish off as many of the tribal quests as we can with this one before we go and start Act 5.
We made it, Chief.
Eon-san, Traveler Paimon. I'm so glad you're here.
Let's just get straight to
Maybe
the
it's just
point.
the hat, but I
Are the
could have
people behind
sworn he
you
should have had a
warriors
thicker
from your
cowboy,
tribe?
thicker accent.
Did something bad happen to them?
Cold. So cold. Duarte, are you there? I'm drowning, and there's something in the water.
Oh, he's hallucinating He's so fucking hallucinating.
The abyss. The abyss is coming. There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me, too.
What?
Yeah, they have
We haven't been eaten.
PTSD.
We're right here.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle.
This is...
We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but the damage had already been done.
So this is why we couldn't do this one before, because it would have spoiled what happens.
Oh, this isn't related to Chaska's tribal quest.
We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle. According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well as physical repercussions. We've never seen the effects this heightened before, but maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
Gasoithoth? What's that?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Gasoithoth, Reaper of the Abyss.
Gesundheit.
That giant black ball? Didn't we force it to retreat, though?
True. It poses no threat to us now, but whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scoured all sorts of records for a solution, but nothing came of it. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
Right! You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a try!
Also, yeah, no. Chaska's tribal quest and this are separate. I'm not sure why Chaska's thing was locked behind Act 4.
Alright, and yeah,
It didn't work?
yeah, Finjay, I'm still pretty bummed about what happened to Koichi as well.
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough. In any case, thank you for trying.
So, what can we do now? You don't tell me.
My friend is just gonna be like this forever?
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me like this!
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back and watch them lose their minds?
Of course not.
What is it, Aeon-san?
We'll take it case by case. First of all, we shouldn't keep them cooped up in here. The environment isn't doing them any good. Let them go where they feel comfortable, and the Traveler, Paimon, and I will talk to them.
But,
Are you sure about this?
I know you're worried, but we don't have any other solution, right? Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But we won't know until we try. Well, don't just stand there. Let them go. Send someone to follow them, but don't stick too close. We just need to keep tabs on them. All right, it's up to us now. Let's talk to them one by one. This is a bad situation, but I know the warriors will find a way to pull through. After all, we've overcome so many challenges already. What's one more? Let's see. One of those guys was talking about being cold. Do you still remember him? It's not often that you see someone almost drown on dry land. Let's go talk to him.
Not often. What?
I have... one problem at a time, huh?
Yeah, let's...
One mystery at a time.
Agreed.
Oh yeah. Also, Red, the reason they don't really have southern accents, Flower Feather is based off of ancient Peruvian, not American Southwest.
Sorry, I just saw the
hat.
I just saw the hat,
yeah,
in my brain immediately went, yeah, that's the South.
Oh, I thought so too, but no, it's actually Peru.
Which I guess makes sense because
Hello?
South America
Can you hear
also
me?
has some pretty extravagant hats.
Also, I'm just going to say this. If the gentle approach doesn't work, are we going to do like the approach they did in Airplane where somebody was just going nuts and everyone was just in line just trying to slap the shit out of them? To get them to calm down? Sorry, just...
I don't think that would help at this point. I think that would make it worse.
I'm just trying to...
Of course, Tom, you would go straight to violence.
Hey, I'm just trying to get some of my humor back. I barely talked in the last stream.
To be fair, that was a pretty heavy stream.
I heard that.
Heard what?
Something about a bathhouse.
Yes, it's a therapeutic spot. We'll deal with that later.
I don't need no therapy.
So dark, so cold. I want to go home.
Why violence, Finjay? I love violence.
Okay, just wait a little longer and we'll take you home. The caravan from my tribe should have brought some firewood. I think starting a bonfire might help. Huh? When it's dark, damp, and cold, what's better than a fire? Maybe the light and warmth will help change what he sees. Wait here while I grab some firewood.
Light. Underwater. Where is it coming from?
This guy... That battle fucked him up.
Oh yeah.
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it.
It's okay. We brought some friends from the people of the springs. They're great swimmers. We're here to save you.
No, please. Just leave me. Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working anymore! Looks like the bonfire wasn't enough. That was the second time he mentioned the name Duarte. Maybe we can start there. Let's ask around and see what we can learn.
That's a good thing we started this early, because this might take a while.
Yeah.
My friend, is he any better?
We're all suffering from mad PTSD. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, his brain is just... Yeah, on second thought, no comment.
It's not mush, but it's not well.
Not quite mashed potatoes, but not quite a solid spud either.
We're working on it, but I wanted to ask, does the name Duarte ring any bells for you?
Duarte? Oh yeah, I remember. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him.
Okay, now this has shifted to lost pets. I might need to mute again.
I shouldn't be laughing, I'm sorry.
I was about to say, go fuck yourself.
He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end.
That means we just need to bring Duarte here and...
Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an Abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush.
Flowers. I'm trying to... Flowers. No, I'm trying to work. Flowers. No. No, I did not authorize this.
Here I thought you were just feeling like, oh shit, at this whole thing.
No, his animals want attention.
Ah,
I
flowers.
know the feeling. I have a cat that is very attention-oriented.
Flowers. Oh, flowers. She's sniffing. Oh God.
She's sniffing your balls?
No, she was sniffing the microphone.
Oh. Surprised that didn't pick up.
Did you not hear her snorting?
Nope.
She just wanted to jump up for a hug.
How big is she?
She's a beagle.
Okay.
Well, actually, she's half beagle, half blue tick coonhound.
I do not know that much about dogs, so I'm going to assume that that's medium-sized.
She's a small. You've never seen a beagle?
I make it a point to avoid dogs due to being attacked by one as a small child.
Wait, what do you mean?
And right now she's
You're
barking.
right. Duarte
That I
didn't
heard.
have many distinguishing features. I don't think he ever stood out next to the others.
Based on the look on your face, I'm guessing you already have a plan. All right, let's get to work. Oh, and thank you for the information. We'll do whatever we can to help your friend.
No problem. Thank you for looking out for him.
The way they were describing the underwater save, I would have thought the historian companion would have been the underwater one, but I guess this makes sense given where we are. Why did I... Now I'm a dino flamingo.
Olay! I'm gonna say olay when that's associated with bullfighting.
Something about the way this thing lowers its wings reminds me of a Therizinosaurus.
Wouldn't be surprised if that's part of the inspiration.
I love this folk. This sounds like a very folky Animal Crossing playing in the background, and I like it.
Yeah, it does.
We're back! How are you feeling?
Duarte?
Does anyone here speak Dragon Bird?
I believe you now.
My avian's a bit rusty. Sorry.
How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
It's working! Shh! What now?
Honestly, I didn't think we were gonna get this far.
Me neither. Okay, Martin, is there a correct choice here?
Fuck if I know. Pick one.
Thank you, Martin.
Always
It's been
have
over
one-
a year since I've done this.
Do we need to look this up?
Just pick one.
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later, and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad you found me. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew, just like old times. I owe you for this. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know? As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No way. No. Wait. I failed.
Oh no, he's getting suspicious.
Oh shit.
Duarte? Wait, you're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Toko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss, and then I was drowning. And a Saurian that looked like Duarte saved me. How did I get here? You went through all that for me? While all I did was cause trouble for everyone? I'm so sorry.
None of this is your fault. Maybe it's not my place to say this, but go easy on yourself. You deserve to move past what happened here, and what happened to Duarte.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Go on, get some rest. He's Kaylee, we'll leave him to you. Seems like the key to getting through to them is whatever they cherish the most. Kind of like their last spark of hope. Now we know how to help the others. Let's take heart from this and keep going.
Well, that was effective.
Educational.
It looks like he's wearing a little wool hat.
It does, honestly.
Like he's wearing a little beanie.
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat me.
It's okay. There's nothing to fear. Gasoithoth has lost. Nothing can hurt you anymore.
It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the abyss. It will devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than Atoko. She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also seems really afraid.
Afraid? Is right. I wonder what triggered it. The battle against the abyss? Or maybe like Atoko, it's some deep-rooted fear, and the abyss just made it worse. Alright, just like before, let's go see what we can learn about her past.
Ion-san, I heard you cured Atoko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can...
Chief Mutota! Perfect timing. I was just looking for you. I wanted to ask you some questions.
I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties. Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But the situation is urgent. So, I guess I'll be the bad guy. Ion-san, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle?
Yes, I get that feeling sometimes when I'm instructing a particularly gifted student. It's something like, wow, you were born to play this sport.
Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle?
Huh? What do you mean?
When Kochita was little, her parents died fighting the abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread all around them. Kochita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what.
But isn't Kochita one of the warriors who fought the abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety, and the abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and over. You're the only family I have left. I won't let anything happen to you. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior, and fought countless battles against the abyss. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself, the fear still never left her.
Maybe fighting the abyss was her way of making sure she wouldn't lose anyone else. Maybe the thought of experiencing that pain again scared her more than the abyss. On the outside, her choice to fight made her seem strong, but she never forgot the trauma of that night. The abyss just brought it back to the surface.
How can we help her?
This one is tricky. If we can find the right opportunity, then...
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
Family?
Oh, hold on, Chief Mutota. Looks like Kochita's responding to his words.
If Quali goes to battle, the abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. Just like what happened to Mom and Dad. But I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward. Still, I have to protect Quali. What should I do?
Kuchita.
Fight it. One more time?
Good idea, Traveler. Her fear of the Abyss runs deep, but she still has the will to fight. She just needs to defeat an Abyss monster by herself, and we can prove to her that the Abyss isn't indestructible, just like you said. I think it's worth a try. Plus, with us around, we can make sure she won't get hurt. Although, that also means finding an Abyss monster.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle.
Yeah, we're basically playing therapist now.
Why do they all have the trauma? The paint one at...
I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone. But there might still be a few stragglers.
Great. Then let's go right now. Kuchita, think you can make it?
There's no turning back. I have to face it, even if it will devour me whole.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone! Not anymore!
All right, then stick close. Let's go.
I don't want any more of these big, lovable things getting hurt. I don't want to hurry the llamas.
They hurt a lot of llamas. Go get vengeance.
They will all die screaming.
Found him. Let's get started. Everything all right, Kuchita? You don't have to force yourself to do this. How can we make this easier for her?
How about not send her after a rift
first, but I think it's better to stand guard for now. We should wait for the right moment to intervene.
You were the ones who killed them.
This is...
Meanwhile, the Abyss, I don't even know who you are.
This already seems like a very bad idea.
As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible. They were always so strong and gentle. They seemed like the most powerful people in the world. But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood, the sound of my brother's cries. It's all burned into my brain. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? It must have been because...
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. No matter what.
This is a bad idea. Yeah, okay.
Jump in there and help her.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I can do this. I have to do this.
Kamisato out. Sumet!
May I go away?
Come on, take a swing. Take your best shot.
Take fighting.
That last strike was absolute perfection. You pulverized them in a single hit.
That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts crawling with eyes, ready to devour everything in sight. No. Wait. What am I saying? Abyss monsters are not actually that scary. I've defeated them before. I know I have.
She's back to normal!
Kuchita! What just happened? That is quite embarrassing. Sorry about that. I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years. But in the end, maybe I never made any progress at all.
It's important to listen to your limits. Just like in training, pushing too hard will only hurt you in the long run. Everyone needs time to rest. Besides, I have a feeling you won't have to face those fears alone anymore.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore. I'm going to get stronger. From now on, we're in this together.
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable. I finally feel like myself again. I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you for everything. I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
All right, then we'll head back. I made sure to check the surrounding area for monsters, and it's all clear, so take your time. Sometimes, our fears never truly leave us. But tomorrow's a new day. As long as you keep moving forward, there will be better days to come.
So when we get into Chaska, a little patience, Finjay. This is gonna take a while.
We'll get to Chaska at least.
This is gonna take time.
Yep.
Atoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Eon-san.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. But I guess he really can do the impossible.
Well, 2 down, 1 to go.
So all those rumors about the Traveler really are true.
Oh, we getting glazed.
Better too. Koichi, give me a hand for a sec. Right. Koichi's not... She's not here anymore.
That's 2 people down. You're an amazing problem solver, Traveler. Probably a well-honed skill from all your travels, right? You really know how to give people hope. Ever since you came to Natlan, I've been feeling a lot better about our chances of winning this war.
Yeah, honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform. We only found a solution this time because you kept her cool and took control of the situation. You deserve most of the credit.
Well, who am I to turn down such a nice compliment? Most people say the first step is the hardest, but it's not actually all that hard. Exaggerating the difficulty in your own head is where the fear comes in. I'll never get it, or might as well not try. I hear that kind of talk all the time. But if you break your goal into smaller parts, the first steps might actually turn out to be the easiest.
Whoa, you're right. That makes a lot of sense.
Just like when I told you to eat less meat and drink more kale juice. You probably heard that and thought, I can never eat meat again. I'll have to drink kale juice for every meal. I'll practically starve.
Called out, little
In
one.
reality,
Called out.
all it takes to start is eating 2 fewer servings of blazed meat stew and adding some kale juice for nutrition. That's it. It's not about making drastic changes all at once.
That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that really change anything?
Consistency is key. You can't accomplish your goals in one fell swoop. You have to eat away at them little by little. My ancient name means power. Did you know that? So everyone thought I would grow up to be this tall, burly, muscular warrior. But that's not what happened. A lot of people were confused and disappointed. My fellow warriors couldn't understand why I inherited that name over them. At first, I also felt lost. It was only later that I realized true strength basically boils down to problem solving. Physical strength is just a means to an end like everything else. So I began to break problems down into smaller parts. When facing an impossible situation, you just need to act. And if you fail, so what? That's just life. Anyway, that's what I've learned over the years. Maybe it'll come in handy for you someday.
Oh, well, when you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice tomorrow. No, today. Paimon will start today. You're amazing, Ansan. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible. Maybe your true strength is giving other people strength.
Nice.
I don't deserve that much credit. You already have that strength within you. I'm sure you've faced more obstacles than I can imagine during your travels. But you never gave up. That proves it. I bet I could learn a thing or two from you.
Hyun-san, bad news. Okoland is out of control.
Why did I get the feeling we would have the hardest time with the guy with the hammer the size of a car engine?
The dude that was also freaking out about monsters being everywhere and swinging it around.
Yeah.
Seriously, seriously, the front of that thing is like the front of a Honda Civic.
Stay calm. I'll be right there. Looks like
that
the time
end
for
goes big or
conversation
goes
is
home.
over. Come on, let's go see him.
I think this is going to be the first time I'm going to feel bad about beating the crap out of one of these guys.
Listen, you just need to beat the PTSD out of him. Same thing as the Trunks raid in Dragon Ball Fighters.
What the fuck?
Wait, you actually kick it? You actually beat him and beat the PTSD out of Trunks in that?
Okay.
The description for the Dragon Ball Fighters raid
Wake up!
For Trunks' raid was Trunks is going through a really bad time. Help snap him out of his funk by fighting him.
All right. Let's
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
Yeah, man.
Oh my god.
Okay.
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end. Careful! He's not himself! Oh, Kotlan!
Get back!
All right, just...
I don't think he can hear us right now.
Okay, just... okay, my man, I'm gonna need you to put the hammer down. Never thought I would say this, but this is not the time to start throwing hands.
We need
Is
to
this
get him under
character
control.
development?
Let's go.
Fuck you.
Sorry, I had to get in one.
All right, okay, tell you what, I'll be gentle.
He thinks we're a beast monster? Hey, it's okay. We're not the bad guys.
Talking is pointless. Let's go.
Come on! Give me your worst!
Oh, great. Apparently his blood is antifreeze.
Go!
Where'd he go?
Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe!
Okay, bro got moves.
He got them moves like Jagger. He got them moves like Jagger.
Can we go one stream without a copyright risk?
You sing it off they can't sing it.
Yeah, there's such a thing as legally distinct.
We're gone. This is my final battle.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this guy's tough as nails.
I mean, he is a big dude.
Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep going like this. Wretched monsters. Give me my family back. Look, Uncle Lan, that's your father. He's standing right in front of you. Get out of my home. I'll never forgive you.
Dad's genes even try. Look at this man.
Watch out!
That's a poster.
Hold on. Alright, I got it.
Are you alright, sir?
I'm fine.
Bro's heart was in his throat.
Yeah.
Please, don't hurt my son. He's just trying to protect his home.
Don't worry. We'll figure something out.
What should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all. He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him now.
Oh, Coatlan.
He has a fighting spirit, that's for sure. But we can't keep him unconscious forever. I need to think.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Well...
My goat!
Huh? That voice, it's...
So you've seen this illness before?
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people.
Finjaja in the chat immediately. Stop it, simp.
Never.
The
I will
exact
glaze this
presentation
man
will
forever.
vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from
Blaze him so
superficial
much you call him a
hallucinations
Krispy Kreme.
and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
The draft of lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush!
What is this man's muscle made out of that he feels no lactic acid? I swear to God.
He's running up
Well,
here at this point.
We could do the one thing that will drop a man. One of the two things that will drop a man no matter what. Kick him in the balls or kick him in the liver.
I think he just powered through it at this point.
That man's liver is well above my kick range, okay? What do you want me to do? Pull a Cotton Hill and headbutt him in the groin?
Have you learned nothing from Dispatch? Just do what Punch Up does.
Look at Punch Up and look at Aether. Them.
I'm sure Geo will make up the difference.
Give me your worst. It's either your end or mine.
Dude, a Geo uppercut to the balls sounds like the worst kind of pain.
Hurry! He's awake!
Oh, shit.
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain. There's nothing more painful for a warrior than losing everything you fought so hard to protect.
Monsters! What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here? My head hurts. I just had the strangest dream. I dreamt the Abyss took over the tribe.
It's all right, my boy. It was just a nightmare. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
Just Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
He's passed out.
Traveler, let's meet up later.
You might need Capitano's help to carry such a big dude back to his house.
Also, I don't know if you noticed, you heard the first syllable of his real name.
Right.
Yeah, the TH. I thought he was about to call himself the captain.
It's more than TH. If you listen, it was th.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished. It may seem difficult to understand, but the reason is really quite simple. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance at success.
From Finjay. No, the Fatui and the Abyss are not the same. The Fatui are basically the military of the nation of Shneznaya. The Abyss are essentially demons.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
You're more perceptive than I imagined. However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace. And that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
Wait, like anything? Paimon wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth.
Finjay is saying, I think we should throw the captain off the mountain.
Oh, nah!
I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean.
Notice something about the helmet.
Yep. The face
It's
area
hollow on the front.
Yep.
I don't know what I expected.
The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist. But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable. So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Yeah, Finjay really doesn't like the captain. Okay, Martin, you said I'm suspicious of him.
Okay, now you've got me curious. I'm gonna go grab my phone and I'm gonna take a look at the chat and see what it's saying.
Martin, at least you can grant me that my rocky trust of him has precedent.
Yeah.
Hey, Traveler.
By the way,
Sorry. Hope I didn't interrupt anything.
What you possibly saw under the mask, we only have one we only have one bit of like hidden lore in Genshin on what the Curse of Immortality does. And the best description we have is faces had been melted to the point where no humanity might be glimpsed in them.
Okay. I've got a question immediately about that.
Mm-hmm.
Farina was also cursed with immortality, and she looked exactly the same.
There's
as she did 500 years ago.
There's
So
a
what's-
difference between there's difference between being a divine deity of a throne and a literal curse to forever walk the world to atone for a sin. One is a position, the other is a punishment.
Yeah, one was done by Focalors, and in order to ensure Furina kept up the facade, Focalors' curse was more of a, hey, you're still connected to me, so you can't die as long as I live.
Oh, and Angshin, welcome to the show. Welcome.
After helping Outland back home, I went on a small walk and happened to run into a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. He's been looking for you everywhere.
Oh, did something happen?
Apparently Shilonen's ready to start forging your ancient name. She needs to check the progress of your Pilgrim's Chronicle, that device she gave you before. She invited a bunch of people to be there, including me. So let's head to the stadium once you're done here.
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation for now. Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
Can't complete my quests. I got low concentration. I've had those days. So, do we head over to Xialonen right now, or do we handle some more of the intermediate?
What a mysterious guy. Still, he doesn't seem quite as intimidating as before. We're basically comrades now, right? Anyway, let's head to the stadium. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Nah.
So in the end,
by the way, someone
still hasn't
did
told us his real goal.
further analysis on it.
He kind of reminds Paimon
Other
of
than
someone
the,
we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night!
Okay, keep
They
asking
just seem
Paimon.
so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?
But, the best physical description that people were able to piece together: necrosis and face ulcers.
Ew.
That is a combination of what's under a Hilly Turtle's mask. Because Capitano is afflicted with the same curse, but a not as progressed stage. He might not look the same, but all depictions of him under the mask usually have some form of necrosis or zombified look. Examined.
Okay.
And I've shown y'all what he actually looked like 500 years ago. It's a holy fuck. Renova robbed this man.
Yeah.
I saw an Oculus and I'm gonna get it. So I guess we can go over and get that. I really wanted to. Damn it, I don't know.
Do what you want to do, because we don't hand it over to her. We still keep the thing.
All right.
You want to do the travel quest first and then go to Xialonen?
Yeah.
Let's do that then.
All right. There it is. The Oculus. You see it?
Yep. You can dash forward with the. Yep. There you go. You should be able to make it.
Got it.
All right. Now the travel quest.
Now we finally get to go to Chaska. She looking good in that pose. Yes, that pose is a JoJo reference.
All right. Can I actually start tracking it? How do I at least do that?
I don't know.
Masters of the Night Wind. Nope. Nope.
Oh, you need to go specifically to the location because you haven't started yet. So you need to look on the map where the pink thing is.
It'd help if it would let me navigate.
Turn around. It is basically to your northwest.
Excuse me, friend. Is it further down?
It would appear on the map.
Dude, I'm right on top of it.
Is it?
Yeah, zoom in.
Yeah, see, I'm right on top of it.
Further?
Hey,
This is as
that's as
zoomed
far
in
as
as
you
it
go.
get.
A character is currently involved in other quests. See details. Ah. We must complete the interlude. Unless... No, I don't see a focus on it yet.
Motherfucker.
Oh, well.
Motherfucker.
We still keep the thing. It's more so a Jalonin takes a look at it and then gives it right back to you.
Yeah, it just feels like I haven't done enough yet with it.
You've done 2 entire things.
It's not a... Damn it! Still doesn't feel like I'm making enough progress for Chronicled Wish.
You have weeks.
Sure took your sweet time.
God fucking damn it.
Scoundrels! How dare you keep the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulaha, waiting! Kneel before us and apologize, or we'll...
Thank you.
You have no idea how bloody often I wish I could do that in my life to people who annoy me. I'm not naming names.
I can think of a few people who you might be thinking of.
Don't listen to
That's
him.
us. That's
We
us
just
right
got here
there.
too.
That was fucking perfect.
I wish I'd taken a screenshot. I really do.
Damn it! I wasn't fast enough.
Well, you were too fast.
Everyone's here.
I didn't click anything.
Reunited at last. Did you miss us?
I brought candy and cookies to share.
My sweet child.
With a sweet tooth.
If these abyss bastards hurt my baby again, I will nuke all of Tavern.
How many nukes would that actually take?
All of them.
Well, I guess if we base it off of please, it would take like a couple hundred.
Just in time, traveler. It's so stifling in here. I was just about to go outside to get some air.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
Huh. To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look. Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people, so let's get started.
Sorry I'm late.
Shaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
The Traveler deserves most of the credit. Plus, if it weren't for your help during the battle, the Collective of Plenty would have suffered a lot more. We had the manpower to spare, so it's only right we return the favor.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started.
And also Finjay with Chelsea. Am I the only one who ate a thirsty hoe?
Florinda.
He ain't even that down bad compared to the rest of us.
But even still, fuck you. For once, can't you have my back?
All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
Nope.
All right, then, to start things off...
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right, I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be here for this part.
Huh? But why? We want to hear what everyone has to say.
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved. It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations. It's just how it is.
I don't know, we do it all the time. I'll give you an instance. Hey, Martin. You're a dumbass. See? We do it all the time, right?
Yeah, but this is them glazing you.
I have expected you to fire back.
You're missing the point of why they're saying we need to be out.
Alright, I get you, but I was just trying to I was trying to get an example through.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the Traveler, so she has to make up some excuse.
Paimon? I don't think that's the thing. He's like, you little shit.
By the way, I just sent y'all the best artistic depictions we have of what Capitano looks like under the mask now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Lord. What are we taking a look at? Holy Nurgle!
Okay, that first one kind of makes him look like a Lich King.
Bro has been alive for 500 years, decaying slowly. But damn if his OG appearance ain't hot as fuck.
Yeah, I can see why he wears that mask to try to conceal himself at least a little bit.
That first one, you know, in like one of the last seasons of Teen Titans where Slade was just a skeleton? That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, the first one's not so bad. It's the other two that go, "Oh my god, what happened to you?"
Yeah. I don't think that's the
So basically, you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
Well,
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see St. Lolly's reaction back there? She was definitely the one who decided we should leave. But staying out here is just making Paimon even more curious about what everyone's gonna say. Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting! Feels like we've been in Natland for quite a while already, doesn't it? You're right! If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
Before we get on with that, I have to go to a barkeep meeting.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
But Paimon's not from that land.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. You're the perfect person to finish the story. Sorry, traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It should be quick.
So she basically described everything from Mondstadt to... everything from Mondstadt to Fontaine.
Yep.
Paimon gave us a lot, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you, Moika, and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
Barkeep meeting. Yep, Finn at barkeep meeting. I'm a barkeep. I go to them. Well, that's the interlude, and that's some primos.
And now, your choice, Chaska or Xilonen?
Well, given the audience currently, I guess it's off to Chaska. Oh, I almost thought that was
like, you don't want to
Gooba.
see her and her big-ass gun.
Do I want to grab a drink? Nah, I'll control my...
Our Feather Clan should be about ready to hold the new flying trials by now. Let's go check it out.
Hello, Biggin. Hello, Chaska.
Ah, Traveler and Paimon. You came.
Yep, and it looks like we made it just in time. Although, can't say the same for the Cuckoosaurs. Bit of a low turnout, huh?
Yeah, you'll see why soon enough.
All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, fly!
What the what?
Jetpacks?
I beg your finest fucking pardon.
They done took the birds' jobs.
Well, let's see what happens next. Well, they still have fuel to burn.
Excuse me?
With everything we've seen so far in this entire world, that's what's got you flabbergasted.
Whoa! We're really flying!
Okay, do they just they have Pokeballs in their hands?
I feel light as a feather. I'm flying without a Kukasaur.
Just Photoshop the three of us, just like with our, I don't know, like me and Red, just like flabbergasted. Like, when did, like, seriously, we have never even seen an engine in this game, and they pull this shit.
No, I'm more surprised about them having Pokeballs.
That's what you're
Naya
focusing
has
on.
straight up trades.
There's...
These phlogiston wings are awesome.
Okay, trains, I don't have a problem with that. That's Victorian era. But...
Also, you have seen an engine before in this game.
I mean...
What do you think Moika's motorcycle runs on?
Yeah, well, my point still fucking stands.
What's going on? Paimon can barely believe her eyes. How did they fly all on their own?
What happened while we were gone? Tom.exe has stopped working.
Another thing. Casca literally flies on a giant revolver. Did you never question that?
Martin, I could just chop that up to magic bullshit, okay?
Why can't you chalk this up to magic bullshit either?
Because flying gun is not necessary. Unless you're talking about, flying gun does not seem like something feasible, unless you just basically count the A10.
I can't wait to.
The merchants we ran into that day were selling a product called phlogiston wings.
These are the phlogiston wings. Oh, I thought they were actual, like, fucking wings, like the gliders on us. They meant goddamn jet. Oh my god, what and how?
Oof.
Burrow's mind is broken.
Bomb.exe is slowly dysfunctioning.
This was one of the complaints about Natlan, was the technology was all over the place. So to be fair, a lot of it was reverse engineered from the Dragon civilization.
Dude, I don't even know. You know, the thing is, I've been working on my own fantasy for a good while, and I have been extremely back and forth on the technological level I want to go for with this, and then I just see this shit.
Genshin's technological level is yes.
It just makes me feel like I'm an idiot for even putting in the effort on that, honestly.
Well, no, you're trying to go for high fantasy. Genshin just says every nation is different. Fucking Fontaine has working automatons that operate on their own. And Mondstadt's still in medieval Europe.
Fuck it.
And then there's
It's a flying
Schnez
machine worn on the back. To operate it, you just use a handheld trackball that controls the flow of gaseous phlogiston.
I was going to guess
that's
that was
the controller. That's what those.
Yeah, I was going to guess that ball is some sort of like control apparatus or something.
The fact that it's shaped and the fact that it looked like a Pokeball just threw me off. Well, it even had a little dot in the center on it. So yeah, I got thrown for a fucking loop because of that.
Yeah, also, Fidjay's asking. He forgot to ask on the last stream, but is everybody's casualty numbers different? Yeah, Martin, you straight up said I somehow got a lower casualty count than you, right?
My casualty count was, I think, like 2,000. That's because I would stick around in areas and try to get, like, the maximum, like, side objectives done.
That's incredible.
Vulture forgot what his was.
Yeah. If our tribe, if Natlan mass adopted this technology, it would revolutionize our mobility and responsiveness in times of crisis. Just think of the countless tragedies that could be averted.
This is where it needed to come after Act 4.
Yep.
I feel like I'm dreaming. Did I really just fly on my own without the help of a Kukasaur?
Something about her hairstyle reminds me of Amber from Ruby.
Oh my god, now you mention she literally does look like a one-to-one copy of it. Well, you know what? Amber got killed by Cinder and was reincarnated in Genshin. Look at that. Girl's now living the high life.
Alright, I accept that.
This is canon.
Moving on.
Believe it. Plus, you just passed the flying trial. Right, Elder Alba?
Oh, come on.
Elder Alpa?
Should this really count as a pass if we did the trial using phlogiston wings?
Why not? The scoring rubric is about flying performance.
It doesn't specifically say you have to ride a Kukusaur, does it?
Yeah, maybe, but... I mean, even Chaska had to ride a Kukusaur in a trial, right? And the whole point of the trial is to test both your flying technique and your ability to work with a Saurian companion.
Just open up a new branch of operations for the phlogiston wings.
Well, if we can fly by ourselves, maybe we don't need to test the ladder anymore.
Chaska, Traveler, what are your thoughts on this new invention?
I'm gonna err on the side of caution. New tech should always be put through its trials first.
Right? That's what I think too.
I agree that they have strategic value, but I don't think it makes any sense to evaluate candidates by the current testing standards if they're using phlogiston wings.
Why? Shunan finally mustered the courage to go through with this, and now you're saying it doesn't count?
We don't have any experience using these wings in battle, nor is it immediately obvious how to incorporate them into the existing systems in our tribe. Taking a longer-term perspective, I think we need to start by getting thoroughly acquainted with how these things work. Then we can develop a new trial format with new assessment criteria, tailored to candidates using the phlogiston wings.
You all raise valid points. But Chaska, while your proposal sounds perfectly reasonable, it would probably take years to put it into practice. We lost so many people in that war. These phlogiston wings could be exactly what we need to strengthen our forces and boost morale in this trying time. And as for real-world battle experience, there will be plenty of opportunities to gain that. I have high hopes for you, Junon.
Huh? Hey, stop staring into space! Say thank you!
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Elder Alpa.
You have nothing to thank me for. Remember, the way you got your wings back was by relying on yourself.
Oh, Elder Alpa! Bad news! Kukusaurs are attacking the merchants again!
Again? Okay, everyone, stay put while I...
Huh? Chaska?
After her.
Once it's isolated, 2 times it's a coincidence.
Why did Chaska rush off like that?
I think at this point we're at Tavern.
Anyway, let's go see what this is all about.
That would require at least 3.
Why? You know, initially when I heard about these phlogiston wings, my initial theory is that they were some sort of gliders made from Kukusaur feathers. But now...
I think, yeah, I think, like, it's been implied that the attacks have been consistent. Especially with how quickly Chaska bolted.
And again, if the Kukusaur we run into is her quote-unquote mother, I'm gonna have a laughing fit.
Oh, it's back! It found us again! Run! Get out of here!
Curses. She's really riled up this time. Hey! Stop running! We'll never outrun a creature with wings! Get back here and let's fight!
Stop! All of you!
Chaska! Oh, wonderful! Quick, get rid of that thing!
Oh my god, if I fucking called it. That'll be the first time in a hot while I've been able to do that.
Keep going.
Oh, I just noticed the scar on its beak.
Yep.
What's going on? Why isn't she doing anything?
So it really is you. Sister.
That's enough.
I was in the ballpark.
Yeah.
Wait, sister? That Kukusaur is Chaska's sister?
I talk about the way this bird sounds, but then again, there have been birds that sound way more demonic.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this thing's technically a dragon.
Koya, wait!
It sounds like a chain smoking kookaburra. That wasn't that funny.
Is Chaska gonna be okay? Should we go check on her?
Congratulations, you're not dead. Yet.
Chaska, are you okay?
I'm fine. Sorry for making you worry. No point. She's an expert at hiding her tracks. Once she's shaken you off, you'll never catch up to her. At least, I always used to lose to her at hide-and-seek when we were kids. Well, yeah. You know I was raised by Kukasaurs. Anyway, she and I grew up in the nest together. Her name's Koya, and she's my big sister.
I just noticed that little mark right there on Chaska's shoulder. Well, I've noticed it for a while.
Oh, the little mole?
Yeah.
We played together all the time, chasing each other through treetops or mountaintops. It felt like it would go on that way forever. Until the day I was sent back to live with the humans. Not all Kukasaurs are friendly towards people. Koya, for instance, she's fine with me because we grew up around each other, but she's not fond of other humans. When Mom decided to send me away, Koya strongly protested, and after I left, she became more and more reluctant to interact with humans.
Maybe she thinks that humans stole you away from her.
It's a possibility, but in any case, we still stayed best friends at first. I had a hard time adjusting to life in the tribe. So whenever something went wrong, I'd run off into the wild and vent to Koya.
Ah, so that's what Uncle Cusco was talking about. He said you seemed to prefer hanging out with Saurians to your own kind back then.
Yeah, I did. But then, gradually, everything changed. With a new mom and dad, a new tribe, and Koichi, I started getting curious about these humans. I made an effort to understand their behavior. The more time I spent with them, the less I spent with Koya. And then, one day, it was Koya's turn to leave the nest. She sought me out and asked if I was willing to leave the tribe and go live in the wilderness with her. As far as I can remember, that was the first time she ever approached a human settlement on purpose.
So, how did you answer her?
Well, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you if I'd said yes. No, I was torn. On the one hand, I'd already made up my mind to embrace my new family and accept my human identity. But I also knew that Koya wasn't a fan of humans, and I didn't want to disappoint her. She took my hesitation as an answer. She saw it as a personal betrayal, threw a huge fit, and then flew off. We hadn't seen each other since, well, until today. Not for a lack of trying, though. I tried asking Mom where Koya's new nest was so I could talk things out with her. But Koya had already asked Mom not to tell me where she'd moved to. It must be hard for Mom, being stuck between her two daughters. So I didn't press the issue. And I didn't go looking for her. If things carry on like this, I need to make sure I find her before anyone else. Even if she doesn't want to see me. For now, let's bring the wounded back to the tribe. And see what Mutota and Elder Alba have in mind.
This just keeps getting interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you can teleport to the YM specifically so that you're closer.
Well, I'll be damned.
So, I hear there's been another Kukasaur attack.
Ha! I knew it! They're wild animals, and they can't be trusted.
Hey, show a little respect. The Kukasaurs are our partners.
Maybe in the flying squad, but they don't give a hoot about the rest of us.
Well, now that we have the phlogiston wings, do we even need the Kukasaurs anymore?
Are you kidding? How are we supposed to protect our tribe without them?
I didn't mean it like that.
Huh? Protect our tribe? Or are you just scared that your precious flying squad will lose its prestigious position?
You take that back!
Things are changing so quickly.
Chaska, there's a conflict emerging there. Aren't you going to nip it in the bud?
The whole tribe's talking about this now. Breaking up a single fight won't solve anything. The real source of conflict here is the phlogiston wings, and what happened with Koya.
On any other day, people would just brush this attack aside. After all, clashes between wild Kukasaurs and humans are no more common than those between people.
But now that the phlogiston wings have entered the equation, it's sparked a debate over whether our tribe needs the Kukasaurs at all.
I worry that we risk repeating the mistakes of the Cinder City. Back then, Lord Ochkan's hatred of the Saurians nearly destroyed the peace forged by the Pyro Archon. Chaska, to prevent things from deteriorating further, I'd like to task you with restoring peace to the tribe.
I will.
Traveler, you've already done so much for Natlan, and the Flower Feather clan has no right to ask more of you. But looks like I was making a mountain out of a molehill.
And don't forget about Paimon. Just leave this to us.
This whole situation has unfolded so quickly that it's put us on a back foot. To tell the truth, it makes me a little suspicious.
Chaska is now one of my favorite. Finjay. Chaska's become one of Finjay's favorite characters. Have to skip.
Chaska's awesome.
Good taste, my dude. Good taste.
I have to admit, I really like Chaska too.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Leave it with me. I'll look into it. Also, Chaska, could you try to keep a low profile while you're out there digging around? We don't want to give our hand away.
I'll do my best.
Okay, so where should we start?
This all began with Koya's attacks. If we can find out what led her to do it, that should give us something to work with. Unlikely. Given how she reacted when I showed up, I don't think she's forgiven me. If you want to resolve a conflict through dialogue, sometimes you need a third-party facilitator. Let's go see my mom.
Well, I knew we were going to see her.
It. Yeah, he just predicted he just didn't quite have the timing right.
Maybe I'm just losing my touch.
Maybe.
On the plus side, Martin will have to crash out about me predicting the story anymore.
Thank God for that.
You got so pissed
about something hours in advance. And also, that made me worried you're going to call the fact that Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine were Fatui before the reveal in the trial.
And if I did, how pissed would you have gotten?
Oh, I would have been so livid. But I would have been like, you're shitting me.
Okay, cap that you wouldn't have shown it.
At the moment, no. But later on, yes.
By the end of this stream, we would have had a generational crash out from this man.
I already had my generational crash out.
When I guessed Kaya's ancestor.
Oh no! When the truth got revealed about Fiorina.
Oh, right. You absolutely went into us about how we were too hard on her.
Yes, my poor sweet girl had to suffer at your hands for too long.
Well, excuse us for lacking context, motherfucker.
Yeah, up until that point, she had been nothing but an annoying brat. So with no knowledge of what she had gone through up until that point, we had every right to think that that was basically what she was. Have our opinions shifted since with that context? Yes. Were our opinions invalid without that context? No.
Why do I get the feeling this is about to spark up a whole ass argument?
Make a somewhat fair point.
Well,
all right.
Oh,
and on that note,
this is where you used to live as a child?
Mm-hmm. When I was little, we used to do this thing where I'd jump from the top of this tree, and Koya would fly over from the platform and catch me in midair. Or sometimes we'd both fly from the treetop together, and then after some aerial maneuvering, she'd throw me up onto that platform. After we got a bit older, we went to the nearby shores looking for even greater heights.
Stop! You're gonna get Paimon a heart attack!
So they were basically doing the flying
Might just
trials
let it
before
be a
they
fun
even knew what the
story.
flying trials were.
Then I'll share more with you when there's time. Anyway, back to the matter at hand.
Is it me or are her feathers more white than the others? Or am I just kidding myself?
No,
you're right.
They're whiter, which probably is like how humans' hair goes from black to gray to white.
So I was right.
Showing
She is a lighter shade than the others.
Yeah, so she's doing her species equivalent of graying.
Hey, Mama Bird, I'm back. My last visit was only a week ago, wasn't it? See? I visit you more than I visit Papa Cusco. I brought a couple of friends with me. These are the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello, ma'am.
Pleasure to meet your
Traveler,
acquaintance.
Paimon, this is my mom. Her name is Chimpu. In the human tongue, anyway.
What did I do?
I'm assuming she's greeting us.
Hi.
No, not really. I don't speak it as such, but I can sort of get the gist. Although only with Mom and Koya, since I spent my formative years with them. Even then, it's basically a best guess based on their sounds, body language, and expressions. Seems to work about 9 times out of 10, anyway.
Why do I still question?
She was quite literally raised in the wild. What is there to question?
Martin, it's me, remember?
As for whether Mom understands me, I can't always tell. But somehow we still manage to communicate. Call it the family bond, I guess. Don't worry. I'm doing well, but I think Koya might be in some trouble. I know she's never been a fan of humans, but she's never deliberately attacked them before either. What's behind this sudden change?
Does, Auntie Chimpu know anything?
Doesn't look like it. Koya hasn't visited her in a long time. Then, could you please tell me where she's living nowadays? I really need to talk to her. If this animosity between her and the tribe continues, then the next time there's an incident, I don't know if I'll make it there in time. She said she'll take us there. Thank you, Mom.
We just got a message from Moika. She says to meet her at the Speaker's Chamber tomorrow.
That's for Act 5.
Does that mean your ancient name is ready to be forged? Let's get some good rest today. We need to be at our best for this special moment.
What? Oh,
What?
we're in for a
It's telling
trek.
you where to go. Take that. Take that little thing there. That might help.
Well, that saves time.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine something like this shitting on your car?
Dude, that would break the windshield.
I might run out of fuel.
You just made it.
You got it.
Okay, now where do we go from here?
If I recall correctly, it's down below.
You'd think a bird would choose to hang out somewhere a little higher. Then again, I've been a fool before. You have Fiorina, she can walk on water.
This
Yeah,
is
but
a
that was
really
fun.
remote location. Because she was trying to get as far away from humans as possible.
We stay here? Okay. Got it. Traveler. Paimon. Mom says we should stay out of sight for now. She'll talk to Koya first. Koya is very hostile toward humans right now. So if we show up unannounced, it might just make things worse.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a color difference.
So I'm not crazy. Actually, the way her pigment is, it's sort of like... Fun fact, flamingos only have that pink because of a particular type of... I think it's a particular type of shrimp or krill they eat. So when they don't eat that for a while, their feathers start turning white.
But I guess in this game, it's just used to determine age.
Any idea what they're saying?
Sounds like things are more complicated than I imagined. There's evidence in this area suggesting that Koya might have been the victim of a human attack.
Did I just call again that those merchants have been causing issues with the Kukasaurs?
No! It's Chime, Koya's child. The attackers kidnapped her.
I beg your finest fucking pardon?
Apparently Chaska's an ant.
They came over the sea, under the cover of night, and they took Chime.
What the heck? Who would do such a thing?
I searched day and night, and finally found them.
What the? Oh, you motherfuckers. I think that's... I'm gonna send you back to Fontaine in a shoebox. Oh, God!
Oh, yeah! Tafal's contraption is working like a charm. Got her in one.
Hey, there's another one! Wait, is that the one that got away last time?
Who cares? Just get them all. T'Pol pays us per catch.
Oh, shit. Hey, wait, save one for me. I want to break one of their necks.
This is a family matter. Perhaps we should stay out of it.
Let's see what happens.
I don't care. These are poachers. They deserve to be hung by the neck. With barbed wire. Too far?
I agree. Poachers need to be absolutely destroyed.
Or through their big toe.
No. We put them in a brazen bowl and fill the brazen bowl with boiling oil.
As someone that's actually studied what the fuck that shit did, you are disgustingly demented. And I say that being best friends with a literal psychopath, old sociopath.
Who, Nate?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, good thing I've associated with him.
Wait, I've done what?
You have alternated Nate for a bit.
You gonna tell him about that?
Probably.
Joska? How do you get here? Quick, stop her!
Oh, you motherfuckers are dead!
Running away.
That took 10 seconds, 15 tops.
Don't come any closer, or I'll... Go, Phlogiston Wings! Take me out of here!
Oh,
Pokeball about to explode.
Oh, looks like it malfunctioned.
This is bad. Mom and Koya are already injured. And if that thing explodes right next to them...
Help! Elemental energy suppresses it! Please, someone!
Get back!
It's still going, and it's getting worse.
Guess we need a more permanent solution. All right then.
That was too close. I thought I was gonna die.
That can still be a ring.
Oh my god, I did not type that!
No, you didn't.
Motherfucker, you are so lucky primordial seawater does nothing to you now.
Well, we aren't even close to primordial seawater, so...
That can still be arranged.
Answer us honestly. Were you the ones who attacked Koya before?
I am... No! It was...
Oh, the bird says
She
yes.
says it was you. Just tell me, who sent you here?
It was T'Pol. He told us to catch all the wild Kukasaurs we can find. And he also said that this Kukasaur has become a thorn in his side, so he needs dealing with urgently.
T'Pol? Huh. Sounds familiar. But where from?
Well, he tends to send his orders in writing. He pretty much never communicates with us in person. When he does, he wears a mask to hide his face. And whenever we trade Kukasaurs for Phlogiston Wings, we deal with his henchmen.
So you didn't even make those wings?
All we did was slap some labels on them and transport them over here, to make them look like they're imported.
To make it harder to trace their origins.
I don't know, honest!
Well, that's mighty convenient, huh? What about if I held a gun to your head? Would that change your answer?
I like her.
No need. I'm sorry. I'll tell you everything I know.
Mom, are you fucking drooling on my arm over her?
That is not drool. That's probably some runoff from one of the barrels.
T'Pol doesn't tell us much, but he always stresses that he wants them alive. So that gives us some clues.
My plan here is that we let them capture these two lovely birds, take them to the boss, and when we get the chance, we dump a whole belt into the whole lot of them.
The only problem is Koya might disembowel you over that.
This is just a best guess, of course, but we suspect that the gaseous phlogiston stored in the trackballs is drawn directly from the Kukasaurs.
What?
Easy now. You're still injured. Hey, keep talking.
Yes, ma'am. So, the gaseous phlogiston has to be highly refined in order to power the phlogiston wings. The slightest imperfection can have disastrous consequences, as you just witnessed. But the Kukasaurs have a natural ability to process gaseous phlogiston. So, if you use them as an intermediary, then...
That's enough. So the Kukasaurs you took, where are they now?
T'Pol should have them. But no one knows where he's based, apart from him and his henchmen. We've tried looking for it ourselves, even followed them a few times. But we always end up losing track of them.
Random thought. Maybe they're hiding up in the sky?
T'Pol. I'm sure I've heard that name. Maybe it was...
Chaska, Traveler!
That voice! It's Alpa!
Elder Alba? What brings you all the way out here?
Well, I was patrolling nearby when I heard the sound of an explosion. What's going on? I don't believe it.
Elder Alba, does the name T'Pol ring a bell to you? I feel like I've seen it written down before. Maybe in a list of candidates for the flying trials?
Huh? So he's a member of your tribe then?
No. If he was a member of the Flower Feather clan, I'd definitely know him.
Now that you mention it, I do remember a young man from outside our tribe who came to participate in our flying trials once. You were away on a mission at the time, which is probably why you don't remember him. He was a craftsman from the Children of Echoes, but he'd always dreamed of soaring the skies, so he wanted to join our flying squad.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask, are the other two just dead?
Maybe knocked out.
The Children of Echoes. That's rare.
But despite his best efforts, he unfortunately failed to pass the trial and gain the Kukasaur's approval.
Also, I just noticed that Chaska's sister, she's actually a darker shade than the others. And I saw some scars on her wings.
Because she's been fighting.
She went wingless and returned dejected to the Children of Echoes.
Wingless, huh? Maybe he invented the phlogiston wings to get revenge on the Kukasaurs.
Perhaps. Or maybe it's simply his way of dealing with his regrets over his past flying endeavors.
Either way, it doesn't excuse his abuse of the Kukasaurs. I'm gonna take these guys back and expose the truth to the tribe. It's time for this conflict to end.
Easy, Chaska. Remember what I said about keeping a low profile? The ringleader still hasn't shown himself, and this man's allegation about powering the phlogiston wings with Kukasaurs is only speculation. Bringing these men to the tribe now won't win over any current supporters of the phlogiston wings. In fact, it may even escalate the conflict further. After all, many are mistrustful of the Kukusaurs after recent events.
Is that why T'Pol waited until now to try to capture my sister?
I don't know. I mean, he did tell us to spread negative rumors about the Kukusaurs and slip some Mora to anyone opposed to them, but...
But Koya only attacked humans because they stole her child!
Nevertheless, we will be hard-pressed to change people's minds while emotions are running high. Unless we have irrefutable evidence. Bravo! My thoughts exactly. In the meantime, leave these men with me. I'll escort them back to the tribe. I'll take the other members of their crew into custody too. They won't get another chance to stir up trouble.
Fair enough. I guess finding T'Pol is going to be the key to resolving this conflict. Let's hope the Children of Echoes have some info on him. Sorry, whatever it is, it'll have to wait till this is all blown over. I have to fix this situation before it spirals out of control. Mom, sis, rest up and get well soon. I gotta fly.
T'Pol.
Well.
Now I know whose name to carve into my foot when I shove it in his ass.
I was gonna say something about a Chekhov's gun. We just had a Chekhov's gun moment. But why would you want to mutilate yourself in pursuit of
I meant to say I would
somebody
carve it into my boot.
You said foot.
I meant to say boot. Wait,
okay.
Oh, I guess that's all we can do for now.
Well, they said go to Children of Echoes.
Hang on a second. Well...
Oh, world exploration. That's lit up.
There we are.
Head to the Children of Echoes.
I think. Double check just to make sure. Jelona busy completing Fred like wings. Yes.
Making the Blaze Gem inscription. Since Nashka's birthday is around the corner, let's go to the tribe and buy.
Oh.
Shilonin, good thing you're here. I'm wondering if I can...
Also, how long have we... Hang on, I just gotta check how long we've been... It's almost the 2.5 hour mark.
2 hours. Yeah.
Oh, the shelf on the left, second row down, first X on the right. That one's yours. And the garden hoe belongs to Ignal, and the hammer is Pakal's, so make sure you take the one that's yours.
Fun fact about Chaska's voice lines and her... Oh,
I haven't even said why I'm here. But, looks like you're about to head out for a break.
That's an interesting fact there, Finjay.
Yes, but I am going to take it right here. The temperature is just perfect today.
Really? But
sunbathing cat.
Hotter than usual? I really don't want to stay out in this heat.
Exactly. In hot weather like this, customers don't tend to stick around and talk when they're coming to place orders or pick up the goods.
Oh, here comes another customer. I'll just leave you to it then, and pick up my axe.
Sure, sounds good to me.
Hey, Shilonin!
What the fuck? Okay.
That's adorable for some reason.
I'm just thinking, God, no dwarf has ever done that behind my bar.
Oh, traveler, Paimon! We meet again.
Don't give Gimli any
you two seem to
ideas.
be in good spirits. How's your Pilgrim's Chronicle been? Run into any issues? Oh, good. It was also my first time receiving a Pilgrim's Chronicle. Even though I've already turned it over to you, there are still a lot of things that could go wrong, so I wasn't sure if there'd be any issues.
Huh? So, what are the chances that something might still go wrong?
Well, less than the chances of Mualani accidentally falling off a spiritway, I'd say.
Oh, well, that definitely would never happen.
I found the Exhilonin. Thanks a lot. By the way, Nitchka's birthday's coming up real soon. Are you planning to visit her?
I've prepared a gift, and was just getting ready to take it to her.
First.
You're not planning on giving the kid a full set of pliers again, are you? Or, let me guess, woodworking tools?
Yeah, that's right. Flowers will wither and toys will break, and snacks are quickly forgotten once they're eaten. But a set of durable work tools will always stay with you and get you through many sticky situations. Well, still, I won't be giving Nitchka any tools this year. She wrote me a letter saying that she'd like a copy of To Kill the Brave. The book is not what you call a bestseller, but luckily, I have a few copies in my collection. They were really old editions that were published a long time ago, but they should still be readable.
Children her age love fairy tales. The last time I was at Catholi's, I even brought Nitchka. Wait. What did I bring her again? It must have been her favorite thing, but, why can't I remember it anymore?
Oh, it is quite hot today. Seems you're about to pass out from the heat. Do you even remember your own name?
My memory can't be this bad. It's just these last few days. I've been forgetting things for some odd reason.
Well, in that case, why don't you use the Blaze Gem inscription you have as a memo to engrave some important things to remember? After all, that inscription will never wear out, and it's easy to carry. I'd say that's quite a fitting use for it.
You do have a point, but my inscription is almost already full. No. I engraved some wishes on my Blaze Gem inscription. You know, just some dreams that I have for the future and things I'd like to accomplish one day. Even though Tassoli has said that from an aesthetic point of view, it would be best for people to keep their inscription short, this Blaze Gem inscription was still made by a name engraver, the forger of ancient names themselves. Everyone thinks that the inscription she made might have some wondrous powers. So, many people who bought Blaze Gem inscriptions engraved their wishes and dreams on them, in hopes that they would come true.
Sounds kinda like a wish granter. But if you do that, won't everyone be able to see your wishes and dreams?
Don't worry. We usually ask Tassoli to add the inscriptions for us. She has a unique method of engraving. With her method, the light must be at a certain angle in order to see the text. Without the right angle of lighting, the Blaze Gem inscription will just look like a pretty stone.
That's true. In the end, a Blaze Gem inscription is essentially just a piece of rock. It doesn't have the power to grant people's wishes. Making wishes to it is like shouting into an echoing valley. The only one who will answer is yourself. But using it as a journal for your wishes is also fine. Carrying them with you and taking a look from time to time can be a good source of encouragement. Well, as long as you don't suddenly change your mind and want to take your wishes back, that is. These things are extremely durable. It would take a lot of effort to change the words. And I don't think anyone would willingly part with it either. They're not cheap and very hard to get. If you ever lost it, you'd just be filled with regret. Still, it's really strange. Given Auntie's skill, how could it take so long for her to make one? Oh, well, I hope someone didn't give her an idea of making fewer and selling for more.
It's true. Chevin would totally have put that in her ear. Still, I don't think it's such a bad thing for Tasoli to make some money by selling these. At least she and little Nachka are better off now, and won't have to worry about the cost of treating her illness anymore. I was really worried about their family at first, and was even planning to send them some... Huh? What was I planning to send to Nachka again? This memory of mine.
Alright, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid even the inscription won't be able to save your memory. You should, go back. Yeah, get some rest.
Right. Right. Please give my regards to Tlasoli and Nachka.
I'm worried about her.
What's going
on? Maybe I should go talk to Ernly to get some medicine.
So you'll be going to Nachka's birthday party too, Shilonen? Oh, perfect! Then let's go together!
Oh, yeah, sure, but I didn't expect you to know Tlasoli too. She hasn't been coming to the tribe much lately, so how did you get a chance to talk with her? Oh, so that's how you met her. She even wants to use volcanic crystal as a forging material. Guess she's really pulling out all the stops for her daughter. Then let's just go and ask. Come on, I want to give her the book anyway.
Huh? Wait a second, our birthday gift's supposed to be a surprise? If we ask Nachka, then she'll know what gift we'll be getting her, and that would ruin the surprise!
But if you don't ask her, then how will you know what kind of present she would like? Here's another idea. Perhaps you can also give her a storybook based on what she wrote in her letter. That might be a good option.
But shouldn't we give it a little more thought? If we all give her books, it might seem like we didn't put much effort into it. Shilonen, have you really never asked her what she would like the most? There must be something else she'd like besides books.
Unfortunately, no. Nachka's illness has kept flaring up over the past few years. Apparently, she couldn't do anything during that time other than rest in bed. She didn't even have the strength to talk to anyone. It wasn't until recently that she started to recover from her illness and regained strength to write letters to others. Anyway, there's no need to overthink it. Worst case scenario, I can split the book into 2 volumes and we can each give her one.
No, that's terrible! That would really look like we didn't try. Let's just go ask Nachka. Even though it would ruin the surprise, we could at least get her something that would make her happy. Anyway, could you tell us a bit more about the book that you're getting her? Is it really that unpopular?
Well, it's a little difficult to explain. You see, there are actually 2 versions of To Kill the Brave. The premise of the book is pretty straightforward. It's basically about a set of twin brothers working to defeat a demon lord. But after defeating the demon lord, the older brother, To Kill, discovers that the king's spirit has possessed his younger brother, Remak. In the ending of the original story, the older brother kills his younger brother to defeat the demon lord, before jumping into a volcano.
I think we should give him that one.
Why did motherfucker look so familiar? Yeah, not this one.
I remember there was one line that was super popular at the time. If I still remember right, after being possessed by the goddess Coatlicue, Remak said, "I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit. Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left." The other version was released only recently. The author heard a suggestion from someone and suddenly decided to try and make a stake in the fairy tale market, so the story was revised. In the revised version, the brothers killed the demon lord together and both survived. According to the author, this gave the story a happy ever after kind of ending. However, the revised version was not well received. After a month on the market, it had hardly sold any copies and the books were collecting dust on the store shelves. The store owners desperately tried to get rid of the book, and have resorted to all sorts of promotions and discounts to sell it. Even now, the only edition of To Kill the Brave you can find in the market is the newer one, whereas the older edition is nearly impossible to find. Anyway, I couldn't bring myself to give such a poorly rated book to Nechka, so I spent a few days looking and managed to find a few copies of the old edition in a warehouse. I picked out a copy that looked relatively new and wrapped it up as a present for Nechka. If you're interested, I can give you this extra copy to read. The pages are pretty old though, so please be gentle with it. Oh, and here's a copy of the newer edition too. They gave me a free copy when I went to buy some chocolatl.
So that's how they're trying to sell off the book. Could it really be that bad? Even Paimon's curious now.
Let's get going. Celestoli lives pretty far from the tribe, so it'll take us some time to get there.
We're approaching the 2.5 hour mark.
All right, let's finish the cut. Oh.
Shit.
Check and see if you can switch back to Chaska's tribal quest. In the quest tab.
We can.
Okay, I was about to say, if it gets locked behind the entirety of Jalonen's tribal quest, I was going to be annoyed.
So, should we go for the 2.5 hour? We'll just finish this up and call it a night, huh, boys? Hey, maybe we'll make it a try. Finish up this one. Maybe we'll make it a tri-weekly thing and finish off.
Paul's from the Children of Echoes. But how do we track him down? Just ask around until we find him?
That depends on when you want to do it tomorrow.
I'm working tomorrow.
Never mind.
I was thinking Sunday.
Well, it depends on when I get home from work.
That's fair.
Let's start by talking to someone we know. It'll be faster that way. At this time and place, I'll bet the easiest person to find is... Wakey, wakey, Xilonen!
Oh, it's you. Okay, give me a second. I'll come down.
Good thing she didn't roll over.
Cat in the tree.
Jalonen does display more cat-like tendencies.
Well, she is a
I climb
leopard.
trees to fly further and see farther. I don't usually stop for a nap.
Well, we're not all like you. Always full of energy, even after flying around all day. Yeah. So, you've come all this way and interrupted my precious nap time. Might I inquire as to, why?
I'm sorry, Xilonen, but it couldn't wait. Does the name T'Pol mean anything to you? He's a craftsman, apparently.
Huh. T'Pol. Yeah, that rings a bell. I think that's Puma's child. Nope, I'm afraid you're a few years too late. Why are you looking for him? Huh, phlogiston wings. Wow, okay. The kid actually pulled it off. Well, looks like, no more rest for me today.
Pulled it off? You mean he's tried making something like this before?
Yeah, he started trying to build a flying machine right after he got back from the Flower Feather clan.
So right after he went wingless, then. Was this flying machine anything like the gun you made me?
You mean your gun that's harder to tame than the proudest Kukasaur? No, he wanted to build something that allows anyone to fly freely, even if they're not naturally gifted. But he never got very far back then, though. Blew up his workshop a few times and barely made it out alive. I never really kept up with him after that. His parents traveled a lot in their youth and only returned to the tribe after he was born. But they settled in a remote area and don't interact with other people much. Which means most people in the tribe don't know them very well. Your best bet is to chat to his direct family. I'll go get Puma. Wait for me in front of the workshop. I won't be long.
Oh, again with the buried God damn it.
Let me see if you can pause real quick. Not pause. Yeah, do that. Focused experience mode. Click on that. Enable. And now you can go there.
All right.
I just remembered that they added that in.
Then we can go back and finish up the Children of the Echo stuff. Right?
Yeah. Whatever you want to do that.
Well, I mean, we could end up, because we did start earlier today, we could just...
I'm back. Allow me to introduce T'Pol's mother, Puma.
I'm trying to think, okay? I'm thinking this as we go along.
I'm not pushing you.
Fuck.
Hello,
Oh, save the pleasantries. I don't want to spend any longer talking about that boy than I have to.
huh?
I disowned him long ago. He is no child of mine. All he cared about was his pipe dream of reaching the sky. Oh, we tried to talk sense into him, but he was obsessed. And then when he left us, he spouted some nonsense about building a workshop in the sky to avoid the constant criticism of us ground dwellers.
I hate to tell you this, woman, but such a thing is not unprecedented. Leeway, anybody?
Mm-hmm. He left his notebook behind. Whatever questions you have, you can look for them in there. I am done talking about him. He's no son of mine. He never called me Mom anyhow.
Wow, they've really fallen out. Paimon sure wasn't expecting that.
Her husband, T'Pol's father, he passed away recently, and T'Pol didn't even bother to show his face at the funeral. If you ask me, that was probably the final straw for Puma. I'll go keep her company. If there's anything else you need, just come and find me.
Thank you.
Okay, so this notebook is the only lead we've got now, right? What's in there?
Some early designs for the phlogiston wings, and some theorizing about an airborne workshop. Ochkanatlan, the Cinder City. Looks like that's where he got his technological inspiration from.
So, was he serious about the workshop in the sky? But that's such a big project for one person. Do we think he actually pulled it off? Oh, yes. The one from the trial arena that was super high up.
That balloon has been there for a while, and everyone's been wondering how it got up there, but what if that's the wrong question? What if it started off even higher up, above the clouds and out of view? And
part of T'Pol's workshop?
Seems likely. If T'Pol's base had been hiding above the clouds this whole time, that would definitely explain why Isidore couldn't find it.
I totally called it! But how do we get up there? Chaska, can you even fly that high?
By myself? Possibly. But with a passenger, no chance. I doubt even phlogiston wings could take you up that high. At least, not without that relic T'Pol mentioned in his notebook.
Yeah, and he's probably holding on to it. We'll have to find another way. Nope. That's way beyond Paimon's altitude. Also, would you really expect Paimon to go up there and take on T'Pol all by herself?
Let's not worry. Just because we can't think of a solution doesn't mean no one else can. I'm not the only flying expert in my tribe, you know.
Oh, good point. We should go ask Elder Alpa.
And Mutoda. He was quite the flying ace back in the day, too. Let's head back and see what they suggest.
So yeah, it's looking like Sunday might be the day we have to wrap up things with Children of Echoes and, I don't know, fill the time with some other stuff.
Honestly, yeah, because I just noticed the time, and yeah, we can finish this up, but then I gotta hop off for work.
Mm-hmm. You know, I'm off
You're
tomorrow,
finally
but...
back. Things are getting really tense in the tribe. Have you made any headway with your investigation?
Some people even think we arrested the merchants just to support the flying squad and crack down on the phlogiston wings.
We found some promising leads, but there's a major obstacle standing between us and the irrefutable evidence we need.
A relic from the Cinder City? So Och Khan's still managing to sow discord, even after all these years.
An airborne workshop and a hot air balloon above the trial arena. And that's where you're trying to get to now? Neither phlogiston wings nor a Kukusaur can take you that high up. Do you really think that's where T'Pol is hiding?
You know what? There might just be a way.
Really?
Do you still remember those spouts in the arena? When they were all blocked, the gaseous phlogiston was trapped and unable to flow. But now, it's flowing freely. If we were to block them up again...
You mean all of them except the one at the very top of the arena? To build up the pressure there?
Precisely. With all the gaseous phlogiston flowing through one spout, it would create a high-pressure wind current.
And then we just ride it up into the sky!
Yes, it has its risks, but with Chaska's abilities, I think she could manage it.
It's an extremely risky approach, but I agree that it's feasible.
If you want to give it a try, check with Inkanak at the trial grounds. She can explain how to block the spouts. Chaska, if anyone has a hope of seizing this evidence from the high heavens, it is you.
Go!
Shoot them for talking shit about the Kukusaurs?
No, I was trying to hit W and I hit E instead. PC, remember?
Yeah, I guess.
What do you mean, you guess? You play on PC too.
Goodness me, that is a very bold idea.
Maybe so, but we have to act fast. What's the quickest way for us to block off the spouts?
From a technical perspective, I'd have to advise taking some measurements and carefully planning this out first. But I'm guessing that's not what you want to hear. Then we'll have to take the rough and ready approach. See the solid phlogiston over there? Our prior inspections revealed that some kind of stable structure has formed inside, making it highly damage resistant. It's not without its weak points, but unless they're all struck at the same time, the structural integrity won't be threatened.
So, what happens if we do strike them all at once?
It'll collapse.
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, you got it. As long as you hit all the weak spots at once from the right angle, the solid phlogiston will fall right on top of the spout and block it up.
You're right about rough and ready. Sounds like my kind of plan.
Let's fly.
Look! There's a chunk of solid phlogiston right over that spout!
Bingo. Also, I love the design of this gun. Let me just admire it.
Careful though, you'll run out of phlogiston.
Not over this spout.
Yeah, I actually didn't know you were over a spout.
My God, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's blurst is the best way I can describe it as a gun guy. Rustic and beautiful, honestly.
Locked on.
Shit, running out of phlogiston. Gonna have to set her down. Never mind.
Locked on.
Bullseye. Damn, I gotta... Damn it. Out of gas.
You almost made it.
Take me up.
Whoops.
It actually worked! But wait, how are Paimon and the Travelers supposed to get up there?
Oh, Finjay, I want to do something, but I want to see Chaska's story
Koya
quest.
can give you a lift. She's actually been following us this whole time.
Wow, Paimon didn't notice at all.
Well, probably because she didn't want to get too close to humans. Or maybe just me. But right now, we need her power.
Whoa, you didn't even have to summon her.
Yes, up there. That's probably where Chime is. All right, let's go have a little talk with this T'Pol.
Oh, damn!
Paimon's never flown that fast before. She feels so ready to throw up.
Aha.
Never
Just
thought
as I thought.
Paimon of all people would get
It
air
might look
sick.
like a regular hot air balloon from the outside, but up close, it's clearly been heavily remodeled. And sure enough, it only descended below the cloud line because the custom-built machinery malfunctioned. I should be able to figure it out with T'Pol's notebook. Thankfully, I know a little DIY from fixing up my guns when they're having issues. That should just about do it. Now all it needs is a nice hard kick.
Maybe that works on your guns, but... Huh? We're really moving!
No, I do not kick my guns.
Then again, your gun is not the size of a body pillow.
Here it is! The workshop in the sky! Oh, you gotta see it to believe it.
This reminds me of one level in Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Nice.
Makes you wonder why T'Pol even bothers with phlogiston wings when he has tech like this.
Well, according to the notebook, the platform beneath us runs on components from the Cinder City. Those can't be mass-produced. Also, I have some doubts about its mobility after seeing how it moved just now. For someone like T'Pol who dreams of flying freely, this definitely doesn't cut it.
But if he's got that relic, he should be able to make a set of prototype wings for himself, right? Why bother making a whole flying workshop so he can mass-produce them? But this doesn't add up. If he's already achieved the power of flight, then he must have bigger dreams we don't know about. But what?
With any luck, we'll find the answers in his workshop.
Cuckoo Seems like the merchants were right. T'Pol's using them for his own ends!
I'll bet.
Let's fly.
I'm building Chaska. First chance I get.
I can help.
Oh no, is it dead?
Why won't it fly away like the others? Is it...
She's still breathing, but barely. By the looks of it, T'Pol was using these cages to extract phlogiston from the Kukasaurs. Once a Kukasaur is drained of phlogiston, it becomes too weak to move. We'll have to come back for these ones after dealing with T'Pol. Let me see. Looks like a record of his phlogiston research. Log number 330. With the support of...
I was finally able to launch the airborne workshop. Even though it relies on the relic for 80% of its power supply, I've at least taken the first step.
If I find out the fucking doctor's behind this, but that's a stretch.
Log number 348. Research on the relic is progressing well. I should be able to replicate the technology and scale up production very soon. Has proposed a name for this groundbreaking invention. The phlogiston wings.
Oh.
I think I'm getting close. Soon I will achieve my dreams. Log number 377. Encountered some issues with the new smaller model phlogiston wings. The gaseous phlogiston showed some volatility during the refinement process. Thinks we should proceed at a more cautious pace with the refinement experiments. But after so many past failures, I have to prove that I will succeed this time. Log number 114. Ran an experiment using Kukasaurs to refine gaseous phlogiston. It was a success. Log number 117. I've started recruiting merchants and hunters to capture wild Kukasaurs. Log number 121. Major breakthrough in the efficiency of phlogiston yield.
Huh? So many parts have been crossed out!
Yeah, probably the contact he alluded to in his other notebook. Guess he has a benefactor.
Did anyone else notice how the numbering system in this notebook suddenly changed halfway through?
We haven't got time for textual analysis, I'm afraid. Grab the notebook and let's press on. Huh. Never seen one of these before. Looks like this was built with the Cinder City components, too.
You're not thinking of giving it a nice hard kick, are you?
No, we're just gonna shoot it. Shit.
Let's fly.
Whoa! What's that mechanism doing?
It's asking for a nice hard kick where it hurts. Aim for the weak spot.
So what part of T'Pol is asking for a nice hard kick right now? His teeth, his liver, or his testicles?
Yes.
What are they doing here?
It's T'Pol's henchmen. He must have brought them here using the relic in his prototype wings. Watch out!
Come on, swing.
My apologies. Sakura swirl. Ha! Locked on.
Hey, look here! More of T'Pol's notes!
Log number 403. Introduce me to some new comrades who fully support my ideas. I told them that some Saurians are blessed with wings, and some people with natural gifts, while the less fortunate among us can only look on longingly as they seize the skies. But I also told them that progress can erase individual differences. Think of the tools humanity has made to fight back against wild beasts. The law we have put in place to even the playing field between the strong and the weak. I promised them that our research will be the new frontier of human progress. With our phlogiston wings, the power of flight will no longer be for a select few to enjoy. Imagine a world where the skies are for all to share. I only hope that when we finally achieve this goal, we'll be proud of me.
It's not the Torre.
Imagine a world where the skies are for all to share. Yes, what a wonderful world that would be. If only it were possible. We could respond faster, and so many tragedies could be prevented. But DePaul, what about the Saurians you're draining dry of phlogiston? You're not sharing the sky, you're stealing it! Bad move. I won't let you get away with it. I'm fine. Let's keep moving. I don't think we'll find anything else here.
I hope I didn't miss any chests back there.
I don't think there's any up here, because you can't return to this area.
Motherfucker. Why can't I get this? Oh, I see. Looks like the team Vengeance were looking to build is Chaska, Emily, and Clorend. That's at least 3 members.
You'd need a pyro on there at least to trigger Emily's best thing.
I can't believe he captured so many Kukasaurs. But right now, we have to focus on solving this problem at the source. Looks like we've reached the center of the workshop.
And still no sign of Koya's baby.
Let's search this area for now. If we still can't find Chime, we'll double back.
Chaska, Traveler, come quick!
What is it? Did you find Chime?
Not yet, but look! It's another one of T'Pol's notebooks!
All right.
Log number 428. We decided to restart the experiments on phlogiston refinement, but without telling. This is the final obstacle to the success of the Phlogiston Wings project. We cannot fall at the last hurdle. Log number 436. Earlier today, suggested using Kukasaurs as an intermediary to extract refined phlogiston. It's certainly feasible, but anyway, as long as our secret experiment succeeds, I'm sure won't bring it up again. Log number 443. we will conduct the experiment tomorrow. But birthday is coming up, so hopefully we'll have a birthday surprise for her.
Well, it's a her. So we know that.
444.
Huh? Why is this log empty?
I guess whoever wrote down the log number was prevented from recording the results.
Log number 0. We lost many comrades in the accident. Among them are friends, lovers, and children. But we cannot stop now. We will keep their legacy alive and carry their dreams forward. As of today, we are scrapping the artificial refinement method. Instead, we will focus all our efforts on phlogiston extraction from live Kukasaurs. They are arrogant beasts whose existence in the wild serves no one but themselves. Their true worth lies in their sacrifice for the sake of human progress.
Should I go for Chaska or Emily and Clorand? That's not my place to say, Finjay.
To facilitate our operations, we will gradually move the airborne workshop closer to the Flower Feather clan, even as we continue to expand it. All this we do to create a world where the skies are for all of humanity to share. All this we do to make T'Pol's dream a reality.
What?
Given the way this is written, not to mention the fact that the numbering has started over from 0, it kind of sounds like this is someone new. Does that mean that T'Pol's already...
There's also a letter tucked in the end of the notebook. It's from Puma.
T'Pol, I don't know where you are right now, so I don't know how to reach you. My best bet is to send this letter to the Flower Feather clan. Your father is gravely ill. Oh, I know we've had our differences in the past, but he is still your father. Won't you come and visit him? Please. I know you never liked him and cared even less for me. All you ever yearned for is the sky. And your birth mother. But we'll still be waiting here for you if you do come back. This may be the last chance you'll get to see your father.
So Puma's not T'Pol's real mom? Huh. Well, she did say he never called her mom, but I might assume she was just venting.
We know that T'Pol's father passed away quite recently, and this letter looks recent. By contrast, the writing in this notebook is old and faded. It looks like the real reason T'Pol didn't attend his father's funeral is because he'd long since passed away himself. If we ask ourselves why this letter was sent to the Flower Feather clan, why T'Pol always yearned for the sky, and how he got his hands on a relic from the Cinder City, it all points to one answer.
That's right. T'Pol was my child. He was born during my days as a wingless wanderer. His birth gave me new hope. I wanted to become the kind of mother who spent her days as a valiant rider, soaring the skies. Not an aimless, wingless nobody. But his father wanted to settle down, to give his child a safe, sheltered life in his tribe.
Really?
We fought about it constantly, until the love we once had for each other was gone. He started a new family, with another traveler who was also looking to return home. And I went back to the Flower Feather clan, alone.
Alba?
I had no idea that despite being raised among the children of echoes, my child still harbored dreams of the skies. Can you imagine, Chaska? The joy and surprise I felt when he showed up at my door, asking to join the flying trials. Or how proud I was when he said he wanted to prove his own worth, rather than relying on my position as elder. And then the anguish that overcame me when he was rejected by the Kukasaurs and became wingless,
Just as I had after my injury?
You've got a lot of nerve showing your face here.
Don't take this the wrong way, Chaska. I'm not here for a fight. I just want to talk. Isn't that your preferred way to resolve things? I trust you've learned of Tepal's wish on your way here. A world where the skies are for all of humanity to share. If only his dream can be realized, no one will ever have to lose their wings again. Our aerial prowess will be greater than ever before. War will never again come at such a great cost. The loss of Koichi is a tragedy that need never be repeated. So tell me, Chaska, do you really wish to see the phlogiston wings forever grounded and gathering dust?
Nothing you've said excuses all the conflict you've caused.
You mean the argument back at the tribe? It was a necessary measure. Sometimes this is the only way to accelerate the pace of progress. Is a mother harming her children when she coaxes them into swallowing a bitter pill? Of course not. It is a brief moment of suffering for the greater good, and the child would come to understand this in due course. The phlogiston wings are that bitter pill. We will never progress as a tribe if we cling to the scraps the Kukasaurs offer us. Once the people have embraced the phlogiston wings, they will never look back. Even if they learn how the refined phlogiston is sourced, they will convince themselves that the sacrifice of a few Kukasaurs is a small price to pay for our dominion over the skies. But this I had not anticipated. I barely had the chance to introduce the phlogiston wings to the tribe before you found this place.
Your plan was hardly foolproof.
Yet, it can still be salvaged. Chaska, traveler, you are the hope of humanity. I'm sure you have your doubts about my methods, but know that my love for humanity and for Natlan is genuine. You know me, Chaska. And you know that I've always treated everyone in the Flower Feather clan as my own children, as fellow humans. Surely you can understand my perspective.
These heretic animals. That's already you're on my shit list.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in sourcing nature for advancing humanity, not exploiting it.
I think we're all in agreement on the answer.
Alpa, Natlan doesn't belong to humans alone. And truthfully, neither do I. How many times has the Abyss invaded Natlan now? And yet despite how much stronger it is than us, Natlan still stands as a nation of humans and Saurians. Peace imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days, because social bonds are what hold a civilization together. Weren't you the one that taught me that? And yet you would break the bond we share with our Saurian companions to take more power for ourselves? That's as stupid as hacking your own arm off to use it as a club.
They are wild beasts, driven purely by instinct. How could they possibly understand human social bonds?
Ugh, how did someone like her ever become a writer?
Yep.
You overestimate them. They bow to the strong and shun the weak. That's all there is to it. They never gave Tepal a second glance when he was at his lowest, nor me when I returned injured from the Cinder City. It's all about survival of the fittest for them. Plain and simple. They obeyed me once I proved myself stronger than them, but the moment it serves them better, they'll abandon me in a heartbeat.
You're wrong, Alpa. They only reject the wingless because they don't want to fly anyone to their death.
Chaska, I will promise you this. Only the unruliest wild Kukasaurs will be used for phlogiston extraction. The ones who have nothing else to offer to humanity.
Well, that's too bad. Because I know a few unruly wild Kukasaurs who don't think that idea is gonna fly. Namely my mom, my sister, and me. And the others? To us, they're friends, family, even children. So if you want to put any of them in one of your cages, you're gonna have to go through us.
Is that right? I knew you might be difficult to convince. Maybe this will change your mind.
You bitch.
This is the moment you basically seal your fate.
Opa!
Careful! Don't make any rash decisions. Unless you want to see her suffer.
You die slowly.
Oh no, that's one of the extraction cages!
I told my subordinates to take control of the tribe while I was away. Luckily for them, our strongest warrior and our most powerful ally aren't there to stop it.
Take control? What are you planning to do with Mutota and his supporters?
Merely accelerate their inevitable downfall. They cannot stand in the way of progress forever. It is not the move I wish to make, but I'm afraid you and your friends force my hand. And since you insist on imposing me too, I have no choice but to keep you here until the dust has settled.
So that's what you meant by I just want to talk. You never intended to negotiate. You just wanted to stall us.
No, Chaska. I genuinely hoped I could win you over. You are the strongest warriors we have. Put down your weapons, and I promise you that no harm will come to this young Sarian. I just need you to stay here for the next couple of weeks or so, while my people consolidate their power. Then, I will give her back to you, and you'll be free to leave. As long as the majority supports our vision, even the Pyro Archon cannot meddle in our internal affairs.
Your vision is deranged, and the Flower Feather Clan will never support it.
You sure about that? Then wait here and see. Time will tell.
What do we do? Even if the whole tribe fights back, Mutota's in grave danger!
Stop delaying the inevitable! Drop your weapons and get into the cages, now!
She's still holding Chime hostage. Is there really no other way?
Koya?
Huh? What are you yapping about? Stand down. Drop your weapons, now! This instant! No! The relic!
Fire in the hole! Open fire! Give up, Opa. We're negotiating my way.
Which will it be?
Hey, something's up with this relic!
That was a regular shooting gallery.
Yeah, you're like shooting fish in a barrel.
Oh, hell.
No! What is she doing? She'll bring us all down with her!
But why? We stabilized the relic!
Maybe it got damaged in the fight. If we don't think of something fast, this whole workshop is gonna fall apart.
No. They're directly beneath us. My beloved tribe!
Okay, it's too powerful. This ain't a toy like last time. I don't think I can just throw it aside. But we need to get it far away before it explodes. Then the tribe will be safe, and so will this workshop. Koya, remember when we were kids? Come on, let's take this thing high up into the sky. Don't worry, I know I can get rid of it before it explodes. We're talking some surface wounds at most. All I need is for you to catch me at the end, just like old times. I can't hold it back anymore. We have to go.
Don't be insane!
Alpa! What are you...
You're a fool, Chaska! Why would you choose such a risky solution? We cannot entrust the safety of our tribe to this wild Saurian!
I'm the fool! You really think you can stand a better chance than me?
Sure, it may be asking too much for an ex-wingless to escape the blast radius in time. But I can fly it a safe distance away, even if it's the last thing I do. Here. This should be high enough to save the clan. What?
You don't get to die a hero today. Koya, are you hurt? Let me take a look at you. What do you mean, I'm fine? Didn't I tell you to catch me on your back? Why did you try to shield me from the blast? Accident? Yeah, right. Seriously, you're as stubborn as ever.
Chaska! Koya!
How are things looking here? I think that's putting it mildly. I owe you one. Again. Oh, but be honest. Do you still think Kukasaurs can't form bonds?
Mom, I'll figure out the refinement problem. I'll find a way. You don't need to worry about it. I just need some more time. That's all I ask. Please just trust me. Just this once.
The Flower Feather Clan yield to the strong. And it's up to the winners to define what strength means. So it looks like it's my turn to yield.
Koya! Koya! So, you're absolutely sure it's not because of the explosion?
Yes, for the 10,000th time, I'm sure. The blast barely touched her. The reason she fainted was old injuries playing up, compounded by overexertion in recent days. The moment she finally relaxed, all the built-up stress finally caught up with her. And no wonder. Honestly, she's just like you. Anyway, now you know how we feel when you go off risking life and limb. Your mother and I would both appreciate it if you lived less dangerously. You know she wrote to me from the Masters of the Nightwind, just to scold me for not doing enough to keep an eye on you. If she wasn't so busy with work, you can bet she'd come back here and chew us both out in person.
I'll find an opportunity to apologize to her. I promise.
You'd better. No more avoiding us, okay? And don't get me started on all the checkups you've missed.
Got it. Got it. Huh? Koya? You're awake. I'll go let everyone know.
Hey, but we're not done talking.
You found an opportunity and she dipped.
Ah, what are we gonna do with her, Even after everything that's happened, she still hasn't figured out how to start the conversation with you. She keeps saying, I don't think Koya has forgiven me yet. But if you ask me, she's the one who's scared to open up and have an honest conversation. For all her confidence, she's a very sensitive soul underneath. You'd think as a peacemaker, she of all people would know how to reconcile with her family after a falling out. She must have been a handful growing up. Thank you for being there for her. And of course, thank you for keeping her safe when you were up there in the sky.
Koya, Uncle Cusco, we're here!
Ha! I was just telling her that she's not to go chasing danger with Chaska ever again.
Cusco, I understand how you must feel. But it's all thanks to Koya and Chaska's efforts that the airborne workshop didn't come crashing down on our heads.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask. They didn't hurt you while we were gone, did they?
Thankfully, when her co-conspirators tried to arrest me, I was out coaching Koya and Junan. The two of them were a huge help. They took care of things while I went around rallying the resistance. So, in the end, Alpa's would-be revolt didn't really get off the ground. And as it turns out, not all of the wingless want to see our dear Saurian friends replaced with phlogiston powered gizmos. I'm so sorry you got mixed up in this, by the way. We should have caught on to Alpa's scheme sooner. We could have saved so many Kukasaurs from getting hurt. Most of the airborne workshop has now been dismantled. We've just left one small, harmless part intact, and repurposed it as a jail for Alpa and her cronies.
Let's see how they like being locked up in a sky prison.
So, it looks like there's just one last conflict left to resolve. Peacemaker, you're up.
I said I had to wait until things had blown over, didn't I? And now they have. But I still have no idea what to say. Koya, I just want to say, I'm sorry for how things went down back then. Huh? Does this mean you're not mad at me anymore?
Well, sounds like Finjay's pulling for Chaska.
There's that family likeness coming through again.
Fine,
not
let's
bad idea.
dip
She
it.
is really
That
good.
day when we ran into each other.
Wonder if I should pull Fachaska's bow.
Up to you.
Huh? So then, when did you finally make your peace with it?
Child and
Aw, it's Chime and Chimbu. They're here too.
That's just adorable.
So cute. Babies. Still sounds like a chain-smoking kookaburra. And that is gonna do it. So, final thoughts, boys?
When you were trying to figure out, like, who the mysterious person was, I was like, I wonder if he's going to guess it. And you said the story, I'm like, okay, no, you're never going to guess it.
When it got to her birthday, I wanted so badly to say, is he talking about his mother? But then I stopped myself because the relation was strained.
I mean, that kind of hit me a little bit too, which is why I said not her. But the only reason I didn't say her name was like legitimately forgot what all her name is. As soon as I saw the model of the character, I knew it was Alpha, but I couldn't remember Alpha's name at the time.
But would you have guessed it being his Earth Mother?
I never would have guessed that in 1,000 years.
Not on a first. Not initially. No.
Hey, you have a blue wish now. Just got
Cool.
Oh, I forgot to get a picture of Chibe and Koya. Damn it.
Darn.
Okay, well. Hang on, what's this one gonna be? Oh, damn it!
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Okay, it was a bow. The stream paused for me for a split second on my tablet, and I saw like the last like half a second of the bow being on screen.
Oh, wait. Wait, hang on. I see what it's...
Hey, it's another wish.
Alright. Any other final thoughts, boys?
I think we said. I think we said everything.
All right.
This is one of my favorite tribal quests. Like, it's ranked high up, but it's not my like favorite. That one is Nightwind.
Righto. Well, we'll be seeing about that sooner or later. But until then, guys, we're going to be calling it here. Maybe we'll end up doing 3 of these a week. Might not. We'll see what the schedule brings. But until then, please do those things we YouTubers love to beg our audience to do, which is leave a like, comment on the VOD, share with your friends, and of course subscribe if you want more of this type of content. And with all that being said, this has been the last call from the Game Tavern. Please have yourselves a fantastic time of day because you're all fantastic people.
Peace.
That